Shalom, and welcome to Branch of Israel. This is Rabbi Roger coming to you from God's beautiful country, Israel. In everything there's a beginning and an end, but sometimes we do not always clearly see the beginning. For example, when did God start being God? When was he born? In the book of John it states, "In the beginning was the Word," and also in Genesis 1:1 reads, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth." So when was the beginning? Was it 6,000 years ago? Or was it 6 million years ago? Can we put a date to it so we can celebrate its birthday? Unfortunately, some things we will never know the answers to, and that's all right with me. However, today I would like to look at a few different ways the word beginning is used in the Bible, and I'll give you a hint, it is not the same as in Genesis 1:1. The first word, Reshit, in Genesis 1 comes from the root for head and is like a peak or a summit. Do not forget, God is the head. So a few examples would be something like, in the beginning, peak or summit God created. In Genesis 49, Reuben, you are my firstborn, my might, and the beginning or head of my strength. In Psalm 111, the fear of the Lord is the beginning or head of wisdom. The next two examples come from the same root. The first word is used in the sense of an opening. In other words, it's like the opening or beginning of something new. In modern Hebrew, this word is usually translated beginning, but in the sense of something starting. In Proverbs 9:10, the fear of the Lord is the beginning, start, or opening of wisdom. Also, note the usage difference between this verse and Psalm 111. Another example is found in Ruth 1, "And they came to Bethlehem at the beginning, start, or opening of the barley harvest." The third example is found in the sense of calamity or misfortune, but it is not obvious unless seen within the context of the verse itself, such as Genesis 44. The steward of Joseph searched beginning with the oldest and ending with the youngest, and Joseph's silver cup was found in Benjamin's sack. At this point, Joseph's brothers were being set up by him. Another example is in 1 Samuel 3, where God is prophesying to Samuel about Eli. "In that day I will carry out against Eli all that I have spoken concerning his house, from beginning to end, for I have told him that I am about to judge his house forever for the iniquity which he knew, because his sons brought a curse on themselves, and he did not rebuke them." Finally, let us see how the previous two examples work with their root. The root meaning is to pierce through or perforate. Though we used variations of this root to mean beginning or opening, we will now see how all this applies to Jesus. In Isaiah 53:5, he suffered and was pierced through for our transgressions, and by him doing this, it opened, started, and began a way for us to be saved, healed, and delivered from our sins. For more teachings and information, visit branchofisrael.com. That's branchofisrael.com. Again, this is Rabbi Roger coming to you from Israel. Thank you so much for listening. Lehitraot, goodbye, or see you again.